Thank you. Too. I love you.
I love you so much.
For somebody like me where they watch American movies very, very well, one of the issues I have with Nigerian films or movies is the way that hands and mouths are moving these days. Like, I know say you say, Rose, they do these things too for American movies, but if you watch Nigerian movies now and you watch American movies, you can see that when these people want to kiss, or the angles are different, and you can tell these people did not really kiss all the time. But Nigeria, you can actually see bodily fluids, saliva is being exchanged. Like, it can be a lot to take in. And now imagine like what was going on with Judy and Yo. And if you look at it, considering the number of movies Judy and Yo have acted together, and to think that maybe May might have been watching those movies. It's not the first movie that Yo is acting with women and everything, but there's a difference. If you look this thing, say this their relationship, you don't go back, you understand? Not be today 9 year begin waka waka go still they post May up and down for him page. They celebrate how many years anniversary, you understand? When say your leg there outside, okay, as your leg there outside like that, it's not even different. Your leg there outside, and you are in the same industry with this woman who that if you act movies, May is going to see the movies, and then you still spend time being all that touchy with the woman. You guys saw that video, you understand? Now, one thing I want to ask is, women wey una husband dey for Nollywood and all these movie industries, how na they take? I'm like, where's the line that doesn't need to be crossed? You understand? Because I see some people say, they not go feel allow the husband act movie, or go fit act this kind of roles and everything. Like, you could see that this lady was trying all her best to get into the family, and y'all encourage her, because now her and y'all 9 day into this whole thing together. I'm not exempting y'all from whatever he did with her. Okay, this is her Judy Austin Film Productions or whatever, and now y'all 9B probably basically brand ambassador, even for the endorsement they did together. Like, I feel like, what was the reason for the two of them to be chosen? All these things show say people might been don't know, say they've been dated together somehow. Then okay, even this her movie production something, now only and be like the actor we will know, we will see for her events and everything. Like, I kept on saying, I said in my last video that I don't know how many movies she has acted. If she has acted a couple of movies, you would see that most of them she acted with Yo. This whole thing, I don't know whether on the thing where you say she bring to the table for in career or whatever, you understand? Like, if you even go through her page on Instagram now, like, only Yo be like the actor which they post consistently. So this thing is not even a today thing, and I just can imagine how like May took it, you understand? All her movies, Nahan, Yo, and to see that they did this thing for years, they kept on doing it, kept on going on with it. Now you can see why it feels like Judy is in such a haste, you understand? Like, okay, now I'm finally legal after how many years of waiting. And now when you now come and see her put up a post and say that things are not the way they seem, I'm like, okay, she's intro back to 2016 to show us that it don't say not be today something, and now that it's officially or finally legal, you guys have to know that I have waited so many years. Okay, see all these people here now, all of them are behind the scene crew. Only you and I will know for that place. If it was like a whole situation, why I don't know other actors that we are seeing around her, if not you? So now I make her the ask. That's why I'm asking. Why if our spouses to people that are working on in Nollywood, when does it get to the point where you carry stick, begin follow the person, they go location? I'm not saying that there's nothing you can actually do to stop a cheat from cheating, but I'm just saying that when is it going to get to a point where you're like, okay, I don't like your relationship with this person. I don't like your chemistry. I don't like your chemistry, because sometimes you go watch movie, you go see say two people actually have chemistry. You're like, okay. In fact, you go watch some movies, you go, they say, these people let them become a couple in real life. I'm just giving an example that sometimes this chemistry something, they turn physics. I'm just saying, as a spouse to somebody in Nollywood, when does it get to the point where you're like, okay? Even though they say that May has always been saying that she's suspecting the two of them, and Yo was, saying nothing they happen, and they come be say a whole episode was happening, a whole marriage was in the works, you understand? That can be a lot for anybody to take in. even though some actresses from Nollywood came up and spoke against what you did, you understand, but stop the fact say these things they still happen inside Nollywood, and most of the people where maybe they act movies together, they do stuff together, you understand, but this y'all and Judy own just different, because after many years of Judy hustling and you're hustling Judy too, they finally got their wish. They finally have a child together. They finally are now each other's spouses. They are now husband and wife to each other. So yes, mission accomplished for the both of them, you understand. So when is it unsafe? Like, if you have a spouse, when is it unsafe right now? Because Nollywood now no safe. Make person know when you go take action, because before person go there for house, they do backbone work. Another person go there for work area, they bring something else to the table. Table no they ever full. Oh. So let's know when it becomes unsafe. You say, okay, I don't like this one, I don't like this one, you understand? I don't say it's disrupting the person's career and everything, but when people go ask him do caressing for back of neck, did you see the way she was touching him? You know that something was going up, and for her not to care what the wife or the public will think, it mean like anyhow we are gonna enter this Edochie clan, and I'm gonna be like, say now her excellence is inside, you understand? So guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, and let me know what you think about this whole thing, and for how long it feels like y'all has been doing this thing. And thinking about it right now, it's just more painful to think that every day you go to work, your wife is arranging house and you're at work arranging work, you understand, like putting things on the table, you understand. It's just really hurtful to see the number of years this whole thing has been going on before it came public. And when it finally became public, the nerve of Judy Austin to go to Mary Edochie's page to go and write what they call it, beautiful woman. Some of these girls know they fear. Hey God of it, some of these girls not they fear. And they talk and say some of these people know they fear. So when they say somebody cannot do this kind of thing, make everybody they very careful, because some of these people know they fear. They leave their fear for the hospital where they born them. They live and they come out into the world, like no fear for their eye. You understand? Like this whole thing was going on for as long as it was going on, and nothing. You understand? And she helped man we want for this in family. Like two of them together, they have achieved their aim and goal. And this is what happens in real life situations. The person where you feel like saying even they closest to you, oh no, he wouldn't do anything to this. Me and my husband are just friends. Then she and my wife are just friends. You better open your eyes, because these friendships, before you know, they're answering your husband's son. Before you know, things have changed. So you guys, what do you think in the comment section? Do you think there's a way that May would have handled this, or could have handled this differently, and maybe it wouldn't have resulted to a whole marriage and a whole child? Even though y'all is a whole adult, you cannot tie him rope and say don't go anywhere. He would tell her he was going to work. But do you think there's a way he should have handled it differently, and if for no result into this? Like, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. If you don't date for this kind of situation, what do you do? Maybe say it make him escalate, because it's an escalation. You understand? Auntie, don't enter, don't put hyphen, don't put Edochie for her name. No going back, unless so guys, I hope so now enjoy this video. If you liked it, like it. It's the Rose Show, and I thank you so much for watching. Una thank you for liking, for subscribing. Hey, I dey see all of una. Una too much, like all of una. You have to spray all of una money. Una too much. Thank you. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.